Welcome to today's episode of Pass the 11 Plus, brought to you by ExamBuddy. Today, we're going to be looking at a trick for the maths component of the 11 Plus, divisibility rules. So, what are divisibility rules? Well, they're a way of finding out if a number can be divided exactly by another number without having to actually divide the number. This can often take time during the 11 Plus exam, particularly if the numbers you're being asked to divide are large numbers. Example questions that you might see are the ones below. Is the number 6055 divisible by 3? Or which of the following numbers is a multiple of 3? The top one particularly looks horrible. As you can see, these large numbers will take some time to divide, so using these rules can save you precious time in the exam. So let's start off with the divisibility rule of 3. This says that a number can be divided exactly by 3 if the sum of all of its digits can be divided by 3. So to help explain that, let's look at some examples. Are the following numbers divisible by 3? 421. Well, we can see here that 4 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 7. Is 7 a multiple of 3? No. So 421 is not divisible by 3. Let's take a look at another example. 1011. So that's 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1, which gives you 3. The sum of its digits equals 3, so we know that 1011 or 1011 is divisible by 3. Let's look at another rule now, the divisibility rule of 4. This states that a number is evenly divided by 4 if the last two digits of the number are divisible by 4 or are 0, 0. Let's look at some examples. So which of the following numbers is divisible by 4? 1430. Looking at the last two digits, we can see that it's a 3 and a 0. 30 is neither divisible by 4, nor is it 0, 0. So we know that this number cannot be divided evenly by 4. What about 6216? 6216. Let's apply our rule. 16, that's divisible by 4. So we know that this number is divisible by 4. Now let's really jump up to a bigger number, 15,300. Again, apply the rule. We can see that the last two digits are 0, 0. So we know that this number is divisible by 4. Why don't you try some examples of your own? Check on a calculator to see that this rule really works. If you've enjoyed today's episode of Pass the 11 Plus, sign up to our online platform at exambuddy.co.uk, where we have hundreds of maths, verbal and non-verbal reasoning questions for you to practice at home.